Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome into your slice of silence. Welcome in, everyone. Good morning. Welcome in. Hello. Welcome in. Come on in. Hey, hi, Janice. Right? How are you? Monica, Troy, Russ. Hey, Russ. I know Rakama's nearby if you're around. Good morning. And good morning, Andrea. Good morning, Moni. Hello, Janice. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. How are y'all doing this lovely morning? I hear the birds singing. I hear the birds singing. I love to hear the birds singing in the morning. Welcome in. All right, we're going to get started here. Welcome into the Why Struggle podcast. I felt like this morning have a little mini Ripperton playing. Come on in. Hey, Rukama. All right, y'all know I can't do more than 30 seconds or Facebook will shut me down. I do not own the rights to this music. Welcome in and welcome into the Why Struggle podcast. I'm your host, Barbara J. Faison, and we do a simulcast in the group that is called A Slice of Silence, your online daily meditation practice. We are here to do what we do every day, which is share some type of reading or an oracle card in this case, and then we do a meditation based upon what we pull up. We start on Mondays with our theme for the week, and our theme for the week is grow. We get by with a little help from our friends, grow, thrive, and bloom. On the podcast, you will hear me talking to people in the group, and I usually welcome everyone, so I just want to make sure that I didn't miss anyone before we get started with our practice. So we have Andrea, Monica, Troy, Russ, Janice, Tyrell, Rukama, and Russ. And Janice, I think this is my first time seeing you live, so welcome. And I hope you will enjoy what we do. This morning, y'all, I felt like a little mini Ripperton. And when I hear these songs about loving you, I really think for many of our artists, even though they're love songs and they come across as love songs to other people, I think many of them are love songs to the divine. And then they just kind of make it in the phase or in the thought of a person, because here we're kind of focused on that love of another person. But I really think if you talk to many artists, they will tell you they're really singing their praises to who they view or what they view as the divine, because sometimes you just listen to the words and it says, yeah, loving you, but it really is loving you, I think, on that plane. So I just think that that's pretty cool as well. So welcome in. We're going to get started. Our practice begins with this tone. I felt like using a different card deck today, so I pulled out Yolanda Niels, who hasn't been on our call in a while, but I felt like sharing one of Yolanda's cards. Yolanda is what I call a partner in practice. Anyone that practices with us is our partner in practice. And she has these beautiful love notes based on her book, Dear Yvette, and they're called Dear Yvette Love Notes, 21 Self-Love and Acceptance Affirmations. And so that's what I'm going to use today. This is the front of the card. And on the back it says, today I understand the measure of my worth comes from within. Today I understand the measure of my worth comes from within. Today I understand the measure of my worth comes from within. So we'll use that as our guide for our practice this morning. So if you will get comfortable, if you're seated, just make sure that your back is straight and your feet are flat on the floor, as flat as they can be. And if you are lying down, excuse me, just lie flat with your back straight. And our meditation will begin with 3 deep breaths. And because it's early in the morning, we want to make sure we get any stale air that's gathered because we've been sleeping for a period of time. So we want to get the stale air out. And so we'll take 3 deep breaths and we'll exhale with the loud sigh to get that stale air out. If you just listen for my guidance, I will guide you in and out of the meditation. Our eyes will likely be closed, so I will also let you know when to open your eyes. So, oops, where's my clock? Let's begin. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And allow your eyes to gently close or lower. And now just continue breathing in and breathing out at your own pace, rate, and rhythm. And just begin to feel your breath moving through your body as you breathe in and breathe out. Connect with your breathing and tune in to any feelings or sensations that arise. And as you're breathing in and out, know that you will likely have thoughts. And we just give thanks for thoughts. Those thoughts that we don't particularly like come from the same place as the thoughts that allow us to do everything we do in life, that allow us to speak, to eat, to think, to move, and to express ourselves. So we give thanks. And as we're sitting, just make sure that you are connecting with your body. Our body gets us around. It is our car here on this earth plane. And let's place both of our hands right in the center of our chest. You can place them next to each other, on top of each other, or staggered. Just connect with your heart space. As you breathe in and breathe out. And connecting with your heart will generally send a signal to your brain that it's time to relax a bit, to calm down. And as we're breathing in and breathing out, we're reminding ourselves that we are more than this physical body. We are more than someone's child. We are more potentially than someone's mother or father, or aunt or uncle or cousin. We're more than our current job or profession or career. Our worth is not about who we are to other people. Our worth is the fact that we are here and we add value to where we are by simply being, connecting with who we are and how we show up to this world. I understand the measure of my worth comes from within. It is not about how others view me. It is about how I view myself. I am confident. I am strong. I am connected to all there is. I am a valuable contributor to this world. I own my talents, abilities, gifts, and skills. I am loving. I am loved. I am lovable. My words are powerful, and I speak with love and kindness. I see the vision for my life. I am connected to all there is. I know where I'm going, and I'm confident that I will get there at just the right time. I am safe and I am calm. All is well in my world. I trust that life supports me. And as we move into our space of silence, we allow these words to wash over us, to nurture us. And as we sit in the silence and breathe, we just say thank you. And when you have thoughts that will float across your minds, just simply say or think thank you. And allow the silence of this time to nurture you and to love and support you. And I'll be back shortly. Just sit and be grateful and breathe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I understand the measure of my worth comes from within. Continue breathing with your eyes closed. And let's rub our hands together, eyes still closed. Continue breathing. And let's place both of our hands over our eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale with a loud sigh. Ah. Allow that energy to penetrate your eyes. Open your eyes. And let's clap. Thank you, 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 thank you. And with your hands right in the center of your chest, just do a bow of appreciation and gratitude to everyone that is in their practice right now in this moment. There are thousands and potentially hundreds of thousands of people that are doing some form of practice of self-care, of meditation, of self-reflection. And that energy that we bring to the world shifts. So I thank you for being with me on the podcast. We'll be here tomorrow. Remember to get out in nature, to just appreciate Mother Nature. I like to call her the mother. Appreciate the mother. Be mindful of how we are when we're out in nature, and just stop and breathe and savor a little bit of life, because it starts with me, it starts with you. One breath, one thought, one deed. We'll be here tomorrow. Namaste and be well. All right, my partners in practice, how are you feeling? Y'all give me some acknowledgement that you're still with me. How you feeling? Give me a word. Janice, how are you feeling? I think it's your first time with us, maybe not your first time meditating, but we're grateful to have you. So let me know how you're feeling. And my partners in practice, how are you all feeling today? Monica, we have our steady 7. Feeling inspired. Rukama, I'm glad that you and Russ are here, because I don't remember seeing you all yesterday. Feeling loved. Oh, Janice, wonderful. Good, been under the weather, but feeling nice. Wonderful, Monica. Hopefully you'll get to feeling better. One of the things I do sometimes when I'm under the weather is I will go to YouTube and will type in healing energy music and just let that play in the background. They have music that it has been tuned for healing frequencies, and sometimes that's helpful. So that may be something you might want to consider. I love Yolanda's cards. I love her cards. All right. I'm feeling pretty good. The pollen. I think that rain helped us. You slept in. It was funny when we jumped up. It was 7:10. Sleeping in is a wonderful thing. If you can sleep in, I slept in Saturday, I think. No, it wasn't Saturday. Maybe it was last Saturday, because I didn't sleep in Saturday. My great niece was here and she was loving me up. Oh, best medicine ever. Absolutely. Great niece medicine. You're good. You're good. All right. Any other comments before we head out? Did I see Henry this morning? I don't know if I saw Henry Johnson this morning. Let me check. I don't think I said hello to Henry. Oh, Henry's not here. I have to check on him. I know Tyrell was here earlier. Yvette, you snuck in on us. Hey, Yvette. So we have our regulars, Janice, and so I'm always looking for my regular people. But hopefully you will become a regular. Troy is becoming a regular. Thanks for returning, Troy. Hope you're doing well. All right. All right. No other comments? Andrea, are you still there? She may be gone. I don't know if I saw Andrea. I think Andrea may have had to go. Andrea, there you are. I see you there. I don't know. It's funny because I have a little thing. It shows me. I think it shows me who's out there. So I'll click and see who's out there. I'm going to try the work thing today. I'm sure they would appreciate you coming in. Janice, how did you find out about us? I'm just curious. Good, Andia. Just checking to see if you're there. I'm going to do that audition that Tiffany sent out. I'm going to get up and do some auditioning. I've got to do some more warm-up of my voice, though. I feel like I've got that sexy, raspy thing going, which is not my natural voice. That's because I haven't been talking and hydrating. So I've got to keep my hydration going. All right. All righty. All right, my pips. My pips and my peeps. My pips and my peeps. I'm loving y'all. Oh, Troy. Oh, wonderful. Excellent. Wonderful. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you and Troy are both joining us. We've got a couple couples. We've got you and Troy, and then we've got Russ and Rukam, who've been married like 100 years. 21, I think. And then Masani and Craig come on. Sometimes they do the replay, but a lot of times I'll catch them on the weekend. So good. Hopefully you will join us again. Hey, I know someone who made a great income off their sexy voice. Oh, I'm sure there are plenty of people who make great income off of their sexy voices. But I have to make sure I do a voice I can continue to do. So I can't always guarantee I'm going to have that sexy, raspy voice. So I just stick with my regular. All right, y'all. So I still have not heard back regarding the temp job, but if the temp job comes through today, I will post in the group, and we'll be starting at 6:30 in the morning as opposed to 6:45. But anyway, I will post in the group. So just make sure that you check the group, and make sure if you haven't, I think there's a bell. If you click the bell, you'll get notified anytime there's something going on in the group. So that is how I will notify you if the time changes, because we will be here. We've been here every day since August 31st. So we will continue to be here and do our slice of silence to keep us moving in a good direction, and knowing that this is not a one and done. It's an ongoing practice. Just like this worthy thing, feeling worthy is not, you don't take a worthy pill and feel like, oh, I'm worthy. We have to practice at it. Practice, practice, practice. That's what it is. All right, my peeps, my peeps and my peeps. I will see you all tomorrow. Be well, get out in nature, and just look up at the magnificence. You'll start to notice more things. And I am going to post something in the group. May is National Meditation Month. So I have all these ideas in my head, but I do want to post people's thoughts on meditation. Just put it on a little thing, like post on Instagram. So I'll start polling you all for that kind of stuff. Let me know, how beneficial meditation is for you in your life. And I'm not just talking about being in here, because we're doing meditative practices all day when we're doing things. It's not just about being here. And that's where I want to make sure we're connecting, that it's not just sitting in this group. When we go out into the world in itself allows us to practice in meditative ways. So that's what this practice will help you when you sit outside, or when you're driving and you notice a beautiful sunset, or when you're sitting and you hear the birds sing, or when you notice a beautiful flower. Those are all practices. Those are things that we do to remind ourselves of being connected in our body, and see, when we see that beautiful sunrise, how do we feel in our bodies? So that's what we want to connect with, how we feel, and all of our senses. That's what it's about. When we take the time to notice a beautiful flower, even notice, we just had Easter Sunday, Resurrection Sunday, noticing, I didn't see as many at my church, but you saw some of the little kids with their cute outfits. So noticing that is a meditation, being in practice with being with what is present and giving full attention. That's what it is. Giving full attention to what is happening is being in that meditative state. And then when something's happening that we don't like, being able to shift and to focus and say thank you. Even if I don't like something, I say thank you for recognizing this is not something I want to continue with, but I thank you for the awareness. And now I can shift and go somewhere else with my thoughts. And if nothing else, just say thank you. Being worthy is what flows through me when I see nature. Absolutely. Yes, Rukama. Beautifully put. Beautifully put. All right. So if you see something beautiful today, take a picture of it and post it. I would love to see the things that you all see during the day and just post it. I posted, I think last week, the roses that they just all bloomed at the same time. They were gorgeous. And all I do is cut the dead ones. That's it. We barely water them. They were here when we came. And I like to say, leave it alone. Let nature do her thing and watch what happens. Okay. So I love you all and I will see you all tomorrow. Mwah. Be well.